is right arm release. The action now happens, bang. And which one are you? Train our right arm to release. Has a massive effect. Straighten that right elbow. You're letting the club go. Not going to force the hold. Educate your right arm, because there are two variations for the hooker of the ball, nice and engaged, and the slice of the ball. Firstly, you've got to understand where you are and what to work on. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. As you know by now, if you've been here before, the star of the show's down there. And welcome to a kind of a cloudy-ish day in the middle range here at Chestfield. This video, as you can see from the title or the thumbnail, is right arm release. And which one are you? Because there are two variations for the hooker of the ball and the slice of the ball. So getting our right hand in the position here, getting our right arm to release correctly, has a massive effect on how we can deliver this club to the ball and how the strike is affected as well. Okay, so I'm going to tell you all about it, these two variations. So I might get Trev out of the way and let's get going. So let's start off with a drill for the hooker of the ball. Remember, someone who's inside and a little bit too active with their hands and arms, create too much side spin right to left, obviously for right-handers. So this exercise is a great one to do in the net. It's club face stability with rotation. So you're stopping more than halfway down. It's where your right elbow is touching your side in front of your hip there. You can see I haven't thrust yet. So I'm keeping everything on the floor, nice and engaged. From here, you're going to keep your elbow into the side throughout the whole swing. So there's different variants of this little exercise, by the way, this drill, which I'll show you. Tiny pump. You're going to have to make it tiny because you're going to keep your right elbow glued to the side. So what's going to actually make you hit the ball now, as you can see now, full rotation. You can see my shoulders are pretty much 90 degrees there, but I've still got my right elbow in. You won't be able to do that when it comes to a full shot, but if you can hit a lot of golf balls and make this one of your drills to do, from here I'm now focusing on my belly button, my belt buckle, twisting around my left pocket over my left foot, keeping hold, just gluing my right elbow into that side, away from you at address, away from you at the top of the backswing, now into you here. Hold, hold, and hold. It's a great pitching exercise. Didn't hit that one as good, but that doesn't matter because it's not really a distance exercise, not really result based, although it is quite nice to get a nice result, nice strike. Keep the angle, keep the elbow, keep whatever you've got here all the way through. It's not a big long follow through, you're keeping everything the same. Arms away from me, you can see, arms away from me, right elbow. Now my right elbow's into my side. From here, okay, I'm really feeling a lot of pivot, really feeling a lot of top half over my bottom half instead of the other way around. So you hookers of the ball need the stability of the club face, but to do that you need the pivot and to be able to have your hands and arms going along for the ride a little bit. Remember, it won't happen in full speed, but you only need a little bit of it. Okay, one more like this. Tiny pump, keep the elbow in. If you're used to throwing your right elbow in, at it, right arm at it, I mean, this is going to feel really weird for you. So you can do some practice swings, really keep hold of it. It really improves spine angle. You have to stay really down. So that's a beautiful swing thought for you hookers of the ball. Or if you want to improve your pitching, this is a really good one as well. But remember, the secret to this is connection doesn't happen until now. Doesn't happen at the top of the backswing, doesn't happen here. Happens just before impact. Bang, bang. Okay, you can just do hundreds and hundreds of those. That's a great little kind of first phase. Second phase is not stopping now. So we're not going to stop halfway down. We're going to hit it as soft as that. Nice and light. There we go. Secret to this is to keep the angle still. You can see, still got the angle between my right arm and club shaft there. That's the secret. I'm not hitting it too hard. People try and hit that too hard. That's why it's a great exercise to do hitting into a net, because there's no result. It's not pulling you into a too quick a swing here. Nice and light. See how slow? That takes a lot of practice just to do something like that. Do it with a bit of loft. So right arm release for you hookers of the ball is you are keeping that right elbow glued into your side for as long as you can. It keeps stability on the club face, because if your right elbow's into your side, you're pivoting more to keep hold of it and the club face isn't wrapping over. Then from here you can slowly build up speed, probably to a 5. I talk this. You can see I kind of let that go a little bit. I'm not going to force the hold, it's going to be too difficult. Beautiful. That's my feeling. I'm going to swing through with a bit of luck. Nice and light, nice and slow. Really keeps you down into the shot. Okay, that's a kind of a fast tracking feeling. And that's only one feeling for right arm release, and it's a great one, because if the right elbow can stay into your side and swing with the pivot of your body, then you'll have more stability of the club face. Okay, let's get on to the golfer who generally has too much slice spin. What can we do with this right arm to help that? Okay, for you slicers of the ball, what we're going to do, we're going to train our right arm to release. So what I mean by that is, first of all, it's got to have something to release. So it's got to be bent halfway down or just past halfway down. I'm not as late as I was with the hookers exercise, right elbow in and touching my side, but it's still bent, my right elbow. You can see the angle I've still got between left arm, right arm and club shaft. From here now, we're not going to keep hold of it, because that's what you do too much. You're probably over the top and holding on. What you're going to do from here is you're going to now straighten that right elbow. So you can see now I've got my right elbow well away from my body, so completely different than the golfer who hooks the ball. So you're putting this hook spin and you're putting a hooker's release right arm into the ball here. Keeping hold of it a little bit, it's probably straightening a tiny bit, but from here the action now happens. Bang, bang, like that. You're not keeping hold of it. Remember, there are reasons why golfers keep hold of that angle, generally over the top. So this is a great exercise to cure that as well, because you're keeping the club face back, remember? Then you can straighten your arm. Okay, let's hit some balls, and we're going to break it down like we did with the first exercise. So just past halfway, elbow isn't touching it, but it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. What does have to be right is the club face is up and back. From here we're just now going to practice straightening our right arm and let the club face just go. You can see it's going to be different to the person who wants to keep that elbow in. You're letting the club go. There we go, head nice and still, club face up and back, straighten. Beautiful. It started up the right there, lovely. A few practice swings if you're unsure. Beautiful. Straighten, let it go. If that right elbow goes from bent to straight, you straighten it kind of at the ball, really going to let the club face go. It's really going to release past you without you trying to do, and that's the secret. Bent, little pump, straighten. Lovely. Okay, so you can just do loads and loads of those. It doesn't have to be perfect. Into a net is beautiful because there's no results. You can really focus on the movements. Okay, now we're going to blend it up. Practice swing to start with. So back swing, down, keep it back, now straighten. So this is a timing element of this release. Keep it back. Having your right arm bent here will keep the club face back. If I straighten too early, look what's going to happen. So nice and wide at the top of the backswing, good coil. Keep the right arm bent a little bit and then straighten. So we're timing that. Might take a little bit of time. Backswing, keep it bent, straighten. So it's really going to educate your right arm, and the club will really be educated and snap down the bottom, because that is how you create that snap. Too many club golfers are the opposite. They throw their right arm too early, but keep hold of that angle and then get rid of that angle. That's the secret to create a little bit more snap down the bottom, a bit more natural speed, I call it. Natural speed gives you better strike and better distance as well, without you feeling it. You're not having to put the effort in. It's going to come down the bottom automatically. Then we can speed that up a little bit, drop, straighten. It's going to be less time. The more you speed that up, it's going to be less time for you to do it. So your awareness is going to be a little bit less, but that's fine. Drop, straighten, right arm release. So when I come to hit the ball, I'm going to be satisfied that my right elbow is going to do this. Now I'm going to really throw my right hand and right arm at it. There we go. Now it's easy for me. Take it with a pinch of salt. I haven't got the problem. So I need a bit of the first exercise, to be fair, but There's always a side of the fence you need to kind of go on. What are you, a little bit more right elbow in, a bit of club face stability like I would be, or do you need a little bit more right arm throwing it out there to the ball? Firstly, you've got to understand where you are and what to work on. Just because Rory McIlroy or whoever you see on TV, Tommy Fleetwood's doing some sort of movement, doesn't mean it's right for you. So you've got to understand where you are, and then you can work on what's right for you. Okay everyone, so sun's trying to come through now. It's pretty hot here, so hopefully it's sunny where you are, and thank you very much for your support. Any comments on this video or any previous videos, please drop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so for myself, they're quite hot dog down there. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and we'll see you then. Cheerio!